Morning job, Dottie, you're here with Eamonn Magee. How's it going, Eamonn?
Grand.
So Eamonn, obviously we're up here in the Odyssey Arena today. It was announced that Paul McCluskey will be fighting Brothers Prescott on September the 10th. That's a tough fight for him, isn't it?
It is. I didn't realise. Well, I knew that Prescott had so many knockouts, but I didn't realise that he had so many knockouts in the early rounds. So Paul, and including ourselves, John and myself, would need to watch Thursday. That we know that he's going to be very dangerous later on. But again, the best way of beating the Prescott is watching the Kevin Mitchell fight. You know, if you just all you got to do is box him, take no chances, and just watch him coming out of the top early, and Paul should be very successful. It should be a pretty easy fight to work out what way to beat him.
I suppose it's not going to take much for the whole camp to be motivated, considering what happened in the Amir fight. So I suppose for you all, this is a way of killing two birds with the one stone, moving Paul on towards the roadside land, beating someone who beat Amir.
Yeah, I mean, as Khan had said himself, fight the fighters, what he's done. Paul's actually done the right move. I think he's the right team behind him. Eddie O'Hare and Francie. I mean, they couldn't have picked a better opponent, to be honest. I mean, I think that's what myself and Jones was talking about too. I think they've done a tremendous job of getting the Prescott at a sort of notice.
I suppose just to ask you, Eamonn, you've a couple, I suppose, difficult nights lately. Obviously, Paul obviously lost in Manchester, but then you had Andy Murray, who's also up in the Brain camp. He was beaten in Wales, and you were down in Dublin yourself a couple of weeks ago, and Brendan Fitzpatrick was beaten. So it's been a difficult couple of weeks.
I mean, all gyms will go through a big bad patch, but there's one thing that you've got to understand is it's about the way the boys have got to the world stage of what they're at. I mean, you don't fight for European titles and WBA world titles if you're no good at boxing. The boys deserve to be exactly where they were. They'll have their chances. All right, there was a bad night, but that doesn't mean that they'll bounce back. So concerning Andy Murray, and most fighters, 10 fighters out of 10, usually the fight does you no harm. It actually does you more good. You should be bounced back more stronger. You know, and again, it was Andy's first defeat, Paul's first defeat. Jesus, I just can't wait to see them come back out for their first comeback fights.
Do you think Andy can, I've no doubt he can recover from the fight?
Well, Andy's a terrible nice kid. He's very strong-minded. You know, again, the job's been done properly with Paul. He's had the opportunity of getting a half-decent fighter straight as. I mean, Andy should be something along the same level. You know, we don't need an easy fight for Andy. Andy's already done his apprenticeship. He knows that he has to fight somebody at well respectable to get himself straight into title contention again.
And just regarding that fight, I suppose the last question. In regards to Andy's performance afterwards, there was a lot of talk, people kind of really disappointed by it. What do you think happened on the night for Andy?
Oh, well, I mean, I think Andy was I didn't think he handled the situation very well enough. I thought he was pretty nervous. Even all day walking about the place and leading up into the fight, and even he looked to be nervous to me for the first couple of rounds, even when John himself was talking to him. And but I mean, again, that he'll learn of that. I mean, he's got to learn of that experience when he goes to a big occasion, is to blank everybody else out and just continue on with his job, believe in his fitness, believe in his skills, which he has. He's a beautiful boxer, and just he's got to really believe in himself.
Thanks very much, Eamonn, for talking.